They do. They say your partner does such a wonderful job because they put you on the spot. You had an awesome video on the Jumbotron with DJ Shauna.
Yeah, we did a little feature going over some calls and stuff. And if you check Buck's social media out, you can check out that feature.
I like it.
25-19, your score at the start of the second quarter. Giannis, how about mid-range?
I think some of those mid-range jumpers is going to matter. This is a Knicks team that's held Milwaukee to 100 points on average the last two games. 104 or 106 and 94. So getting that number up, not making it a defensive battle, not be in Milwaukee's favor if it stays low scoring like this.
Now Kevin Porter Jr. tried the in-and-out move. Here's Shamit. Kolek. Feathery passing touch the first quarter without scoring. Now he's got 8.
Rear contest flyby, but then he just took his time and he knew he was going to make some at some point. But Kolek does do a good job finding his guys out there.
Now Kolek leading the break here. Gives it out to Shamit at Marquette.
He did. I knew I recognized him.
Marquette. We wouldn't have known that if we didn't get that text.
We always appreciate the support.
Oh, always.
Letting us know, right?
Right, right. That's the first and last time I'll say Scott's name on the air, too.
Deserves no credit.
Shamit misses inside the lane. The rebound to Giannis. Giannis 4 points. He shot 3 times right in the paint. Finger roll finish.
Clips from 5-6 years ago of Giannis. Just like that, going full head of steam.
That one was going down for the home.
So you just knew Coach Tibbs was not starting him to get him mad, so he'd bring that shot out. Well, the Bucks got to worry about that.
Got a couple of point guards motivated to have a good game here tonight in Milwaukee, and DeLon Wright and Tyler Kolek.
Yeah, and that is the reality. When you got guys that are hurt, guys getting opportunities, been training. That guy, he is built a little bit different.
He's both. He can be both power and finesse.
Yeah, yeah, and that is the magic to the NBA. That is what makes this sport so special. That's just, but it's true. Be able to be.
Now the lead is up to 13 now for the Knicks. Giannis driving had 3.
But hopefully that run is coming soon.
40.
Won by 22 and by 34 points for New York, those 2 wins. And so it's not been a fun matchup, and that's why it's staring this down, like you said earlier in the broadcast, where it sits for the playoffs. Bucks in 6, New York in 3. And it looks like New York is staying there, and so it's up to Milwaukee to move out of that or find a way to, on New York's home court, with them having the home court advantage, beat this team.
Trent Jr. steps it back. Are working.
Yeah, you got to like that. Gary Trent, boy, has he been good. Knocking down mid-range shots, knocking down threes, and being consistent double-figure scorer last 8-9 games.
Mikal Bridges trying to work around that cat screen. It's like a game of hide and seek. The cat with that big
from the field so far.
And 43-28. Giannis to AJ Green. Boy, he's got that up fake going. One dribble.
He's got that high release, which I think is unorthodox. It looks a little bit different, but it is so to his advantage. Ooh, almost turned him over right there.
Hey. Now Bridges with a strong take. Knicks.
It just seems to be the way the game is going for New York. We talked about Tyler never turning the ball over. It looked like he had no choice but to turn it over, and instead it turns into another assist and another Bridges bucket.
Gary Trent.
Yeah, against the Clippers, Tyler Kolek had subbed in. They really went at him and were able to get buckets. And I think you see that Doc Rivers right now, Gary Trent trying to go at him as well, and get him off the court.
Bridges, one of his rare misses. 7 of 10 from the field. Pro line. Bridges driving, finding Kolek. He's got one of those, misses that time. Tyler Kolek, the former Big East Player of the Year out of Marquette. The play back in Milwaukee. And Giannis would
then still keep it high to be able to finish over Bridges.
And the world is being exposed to that as of late with the injuries the Knicks have been having. Can you talk about the way that he's been able to step up during this time for his team?
Well, the thing about Tyler, he's not scared he's had to sit a lot this year because they've got Jalen Brunson and their coach plays a pretty short rotation. But with those injuries, it's awesome. He's home, and now he's all grown up in the NBA.
Thanks so much, Shaka. Lisa.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
awesome. Thanks, Mel. Thanks, Shaka. You know, Tyler Cole really well. Like, he would show up to some Marquette practices and just really be taken aback by how hard of a worker he is. He's gonna have like a 10-year NBA career because of that work ethic.
Yeah, he is. And the thing I always envy about you should also shoot the 3 ball a few more times. I think Coach Tibbs wouldn't mind that. But no, always good to see him, obviously, and just hear the work ethic that he has and the time that he puts in. But I was saying about point guard, I think when you work that hard and you care that much, to then go out there as your role and make sure all the guys around you succeed. That's the thing that makes him so special, is that he puts in all that time and it's never about him. His number is assists, is his guys being successful. I think that's what's going to make him a player in this league for a very long time.
It's like an old school point guard mentality, you know? I think these days it's almost like score first, pass second. And really positionless basketball, like the true point guard. A lot of teams in a lot of places doesn't exist.
Yeah, there's no doubt there is no one that you want to be on the court with more than a guy. Oh, my goodness.
Giannis.
Poster.
50-35. Our just deficit has been 17. Anunoby. The lead.
Still going. Baseball
right.
started, which means playoffs are starting for hoops pretty soon. And
today it felt like playoff weather.
It did. It did. We'll take it. Some tops down. A convertible action.
Ryan Rollins, TP in the corner. One there from the corner in this lead. 70+ corner threes that he's hit here this year. Anunoby loses his footing. Here's Kuz. He's got TP if he wants to use him. Finds Gary Trent Jr. instead. Stops and can't knock down the 3.
Really good recognition, though, to push like that. Credit New York for getting 4 guys back in the paint pretty much, but then having the presence of mind to find the perimeter guy. GT will take that shot every single time.
Anunoby back down, spins out of trouble. 4 seconds now to shoot. Here's Wright. He's had a big first half.
Yeah, he's done a heck of a job. We were talking about Tyler, but really this 2-man point guard responsibility so far. Nice pass. Spot point guard for them. He is as versatile as it gets in this league, and boy, the middle just opened up for him on that one.
Gary Trent Jr. hunting it down. Gives it back to Brook. 5 seconds here to shoot. GT2.
They're going to have to make some shots before this half. And still with just 43 points, down by 13, but keeping New York in a good spot, I think, with their defense so far also. So keep seeing that offense come alive.
Well, DeLon Wright already has a season high in points with his 12. His season high with Milwaukee, if you're wondering, he had 9 points this year. Has already surpassed that in the first half alone. Ryan Rollins. What a play. Double R down the lane. Hunt leaves it short. And Anunoby steps it back for 3 and